So you're thinking about moving to Alpharetta, Georgia. You've heard all the hype. Great schools, lots of restaurants, and loads of shopping. The list just keeps going on and on. But with the good comes the bad. And in this video, I'm going to give you 5 reasons why Alpharetta, Georgia may not be for you. So let's get started. If this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything about living in Atlanta, Georgia, or one of its suburbs, subscribe below, hit the bell for notifications so that you can be the first to know about the current market here in Atlanta. My name is Tanya Cristiano with White Street Properties, and we love getting calls from people just like you who need help making a move to Atlanta or within Atlanta. So whether you're moving next month or 6 months from now, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. All my information is going to be linked in the description below. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to be giving you 5 big reasons why you may not want to move to Alpharetta, Georgia. And the number 3 is going to be a doozy. So you're definitely not going to want to miss that one. But starting with the number 1 reason why you may not want to move to Alpharetta, the traffic. If you work in the city and have a daily commute during rush hour, don't move to Alpharetta. Alpharetta is located about 26 miles north of Atlanta. The main highway that people take to get from Alpharetta to Atlanta is Highway 400, which during off-peak hours may only take you 30-35 minutes to get into the city. But unfortunately, 400 can become a total parking lot during rush hour, and I've personally lived this nightmare. And I can tell you that I was about to tear my hair out. It's not like that all day or even on the weekends, but yes, during rush hour, Monday through Friday, it is really bad, and that can be a huge source of frustration and stress in your life. Now, if you're retired or have a flexible schedule to where you're commuting at off-peak times, or if you're able to work from home, or even if you can find a job in one of the many industries like tech that have a big presence in Alpharetta, then great. You won't even need to worry about the traffic. But if not, Alpharetta may not be the place for you. If you like to party, don't move to Alpharetta. If you prefer city living and you're into going out to bars and nightclubs and trendy new hotspots, pop-up events, or cultural experiences, you're not going to find a lot of that in Alpharetta. Now, you may find a sprinkle of it here and there, but it's not the same as Atlanta. Alpharetta is more of a suburban area, and it has a suburban feel to it to where there are plenty of fun things to do, but it's mostly for families, like parks and shopping and movies. And there's also a lot of nice restaurants. But if you are looking to get wild on the daily, Alpharetta may not be for you. If you're looking for affordable housing, don't move to Alpharetta. As of July 15th, the day I filmed this video, according to the MLS, the average sales price for a detached home is $1.75 million, and the average price for an attached home, like a townhome, is $440,000. Now, these figures include both older homes and new construction homes. So if you really have your heart set on a new construction home, then those numbers are going to be even higher. As of today, the average price for a new construction detached home is $2,439,000, which is about $500 per square foot. And the average price for a new construction attached home is $797,000, or $350 per square foot. And of course, higher home values mean higher property taxes. On top of that, there is a very low inventory of homes in Alpharetta right now. It's under a 3-month supply. So when you weigh that against the amount of people who want to live in Alpharetta, that means that the houses that are available are in high demand, especially the ones that are well done, which can lead to multiple offer situations. And that can be stressful for a lot of people. If you're moving here from New York or California, you may be thinking, oh, that's nothing. I'm used to those prices and I'm used to multiple offer situations. But for us here in Georgia, those prices are high, and that makes Alpharetta one of the most expensive suburbs in Atlanta to buy a house in. Also, a little food for thought: if we experience a recession that starts to affect home values, suburbs like Alpharetta that that have currently somewhat inflated home values can or might be affected. It hasn't happened yet. The real estate market is strong here, but it's just something to consider. Bottom line, if you can afford Alpharetta, great, have at it. It is awesome. But if you're looking to get a lot for your money, or maybe even get a good deal on a house, Alpharetta may not be the place for you. Number 4, if you like to live in a slow-growing, quiet area, don't move to Alpharetta. So back in 2000, Alpharetta had around 35,000 people living there. But fast forward to 2020, and the population has nearly doubled, reaching close to 68,000 residents. That's a huge increase in just 2 decades. The main reason behind this population boom was the addition of 4 junctions on Highway 400 in Alpharetta. These junctions and the new zoning that followed attracted a lot of corporate offices and businesses to set up shop around them. And you know how it goes. Where businesses go, people tend to follow. So as more and more companies moved in, many people decided to call Alpharetta their home too. Now, with such rapid growth, it's important to keep up with the development of infrastructure to support all the new residents and the businesses. However, sometimes the population growth can outpace the infrastructure development efforts. So when a city suddenly grows bigger, the roads, utilities, and other facilities need time to catch up. The city of Alpharetta is working overtime, trying to keep up, but at times during construction, there might be some inconveniences for the existing residents, like basically growing pains, which can be a bit of a temporary hassle. Number 5, if you're the kind of person who dreams of having lots of land, real acreage to where you really don't have to see your neighbors and you just want this extreme sense of privacy, don't move to Alpharetta. If you watch my channel, you know that I preview a lot of new construction homes, and most of the homes that I see in Alpharetta are being built on smaller lots. So the homes are closer together. Now, there are some older subdivisions where you can get an acre of land and potentially even knock down that older house and build a new house in its place. But lots of acreage is not something that is typical in Alpharetta. So if you're interested in real acreage, maybe having horses, having a ton of privacy, and a slower pace of life, you may want to consider another suburb like Milton, which is just north of Alpharetta, because Alpharetta may not be the place for you. Now, let's be real. Not everything is bad about Alpharetta. Obviously, it's a great place to live, which is why the demand is so high. But if any of these 5 reasons I gave you in this video are a deal breaker for you, you may want to consider another suburb like Suwanee or Duluth. As you can imagine, every suburb has their own individual nuances, and if you need help figuring out which suburb is for you, please feel free to reach out to me. I would love to help you identify the best fit for you and your family. All of my contact information is going to be linked in the description below. Also, I'm going to be posting all kinds of videos from pros and cons to cost of living, and even house tours and neighborhood tours for each of the suburbs of Atlanta. So if you want to learn more about where to live within Atlanta, please subscribe to my channel and click the bell for notifications so that you can be the first to know about the current real estate market. Well, that's a wrap for now. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Bye, y'all.